Well, boys, it's another day back out here at Elevated AF, my custom truck shop where we build, well, custom trucks. Anyways, it is about that time of year where the lakes are starting to open up and boating season has just about begun. So I went ahead and bought myself a brand new to me F450 King Ranch in this super cool blue color. I forget the exact name of it, but I have a custom boat that I've ordered that is supposed to be coming sometime next week that is going to perfectly match this truck. Now, before that comes, we have to get this all built and ready to go. I'm thinking big custom lift, bunch of paint match, big wheels and tires, the whole 9 yards. So I guess we better get this thing in the shop so the guys can start working on it. Now, the other day I was at an auction, and if there's one thing I shouldn't go to unsupervised, it is a vehicle auction, because I buy some interesting stuff. Now, one thing that came up was this Honda mini truck, and I had one a long time ago, and I've always wanted to build another one, so that's what we're going to be doing. They're not terribly practical because they can barely go road speed, and the suspension is terrible, along with the air conditioning, the interior. It's just not a very good practical truck, but it does look cool. And then I bought this Chevy S10. Now, we don't build a whole lot of gas trucks here at Elevated AF, but I figured it was time to build another one, and this one we're going to be building fast and to do burnouts. Now, the S10 is a super light truck, so if you toss a big motor in it, it is going to swing around like it's nothing. I'm not sure why my hotshot driver parked on quite an angle like this, so I'm going to have to fix that, and we're going to get these two things unloaded. Now, I should mention that this S10 does not run, which is kind of why I bought it, because I was going to motor swap it anyway. So I don't know if the skid steer is going to be able to pick it up, but we're going to give it a try. Like I've been saying, I got to get myself a big old forklift. Oh, we're good? I don't think so. Yeah, no, that's not gonna work. Well, I guess I had to do it the hard way, and now I'm just denting up the back bumper, but this was the only way it was gonna work. Well, I suppose me and the guys could have just rolled it in, but that's a whole lot of manual labor when you have a skid steer. Now, the little Honda mini truck, however, it does run. Can I go try do a burnout with it? I'm gonna go try. This one is actually a little quicker than I thought it would be. Okay, let's give this a try. Oh, all right, so no burnouts with the mini truck. Just pulled the C-Boys TV there, and back over you go. Okay, I'm gonna park this thing in the shop before I wreck it even further so the guys can start tearing it apart. So my buddy Colton, who lives just down the road, called me up and was like, hey, you wanna come jump in the Cedar for a little bit? He's just down the road there, so we may as well. We don't got a whole lot going on. The guy's got the shop trucks pretty covered. Man, I should drive this OBS more often. I forget how cool it is with the King Ranch interior. Oh yeah, check it out. He's got the big setup today. Dang, this is huge. So Colton just had to leave, but he said I could give it a try running it, so hopefully it's not too hard. Let's fire this up, figure out all the controls. All right, I think we're rolling. Anyway, while I'm doing this, let me tell you about the sponsor of today's video, G2A.com. G2A is a marketplace dedicated to selling you game keys at a discounted price. They also sell Windows keys along with streaming service subscriptions and online shopping gift cards. Thanks to G2A for opening the gate to adventure in the digital world. I think I'm getting the hang of this. Whoa, wait, what's going on here? Huh, that was a little weird. Well, from now until the end of May, G2A is running their simulation sale with huge discounts on simulation games, including Farming Simulator 25. Be sure to check out G2A at the link in the video description. Anyways, let's get back to the shop. All right, so it looks like we've got ourselves a customer truck. I think I remember talking to this dude last week and we ordered all his parts for him. Oh yeah, this was this truck. Yeah, so it's got this big... in my opinion, one of the ugliest bumpers you can put on a 3rd gen. Bushwhacker fender flares, those need to go. Some pretty interesting looking wheels. Yeah, there's some things that need to be changed on this to make it just look a little bit better. So I guess the guys will be getting that in the shop. Oh yeah, and then I also forgot, we have a 3rd gen, or no, sorry, a 5th gen that currently has a blown motor. So that has to go into the shop at some point. We blew it up at UCC and it needs to be fixed before the next show. So hopefully all the parts are on the way and we can get this thing back up and running. But I do have one truck to ship out here, and is this dually Duramax. I kind of wanted to keep this one just because it's kind of rare, but it's sold, so we're gonna load it up, and hotshot driver is gonna take it away and we're gonna get a nice check. So typically we try to load up the trailer completely, but we don't have any other trucks going out this week, so I guess it's just the one. I'm gonna have to rearrange some trucks too, but I think I'm gonna wait because we have to mow the grass next week, and we'll just rearrange them all then. All right, so it has been about a week here, and the guys have finished up one of the customer trucks, the black 3rd gen. We ended up going with some 22-inch JTX forged wheels, 35-inch tires, got rid of that terrible terrible front bumper, did some paint match, got him a nice cowl hood, new headlights, full straight pipe, all the good stuff. This thing turned out super, super nice. And then the mini truck, which we repainted in the nice blue that we do a lot of our shop vehicles in. I wanted to get some different wheels, but we couldn't really find too much that would actually fit on this truck, so we had to go with these things. I can't remember the exact name of them, but I think eventually we'll try get something else on there. And then a little ranch hand grill guard. Looks pretty cool. Should be fun for running around at shows. Oh, and we put a gooseneck hitch in there for show. I don't know if we're actually gonna ever use it, but the boat has been delivered and is in the shop now, getting the final little touches, along with the F450, and the S10 is just about done as well. Did I try another burnout with this thing? Probably not. Yeah, I'm gonna go with no on that one. See, the issue is if I put this thing out front, I know it's gonna sell, so I'm not even gonna put it out front. We're just gonna let it sit back here so I don't get an offer I can't refuse on it, and I'm like, oh, I gotta sell it. No, just leaving it here. Maybe we'll buy one or two to build out for the shop to sell, but this one is staying. All right, well, it has been another week here, and the S10 is now finished. I could not be more happy with this truck. We kept the original yellow. I don't think it's the original color, but it was what we bought it with, and we just polished it up, made it look really nice, blacked out all the chrome, put a big old LS motor in there, aftermarket wheels and tires, and you might be thinking, Austin, this truck's sitting a little high for something that's gonna be crazy fast. Well, you'd be right. That's why we made a little modification. Yeah, look at that. It's real low. The F450 and the boat's also done. We'll check that out in a second, but there's one thing I gotta do first. All right, let's hope I don't break it. Oh yeah, there we go. This thing can rip donuts. Oh yeah, and look at this. It's pushing some power, that's for sure. But enough about the S10. The F450 came out looking sweet. We did this build similar to how we've done our F450s in the past. I forget the exact size of the lift. I believe it's an 8-inch, 38-inch tires, 24-inch wheels. Paint matched everything to that awesome blue, along with a flatbed. Well, it's not exactly a flatbed. It's more of a work bed. We wanted this truck to be kind of a work/play truck, and I think it turned out pretty dang cool. And then the boat to match a sweet Mastercraft. Every accessory you could ever want. Big speakers, loads of lights, all the good stuff, and a pretty sweet trailer as well. The only thing is missing is matching polished wheels, but we went with these wheels for now. Eventually, if we don't sell this here real soon, we'll get some matching wheels on it. But I think this thing turned out wicked. Anyways, thanks again to G2A for sponsoring this video. Be sure to check out their simulation sale. The links to that will be in the description. But I hope you all enjoyed. Subscribe, and goodbye.